Hey guys, welcome back to the final part of Sonic Genesis. And hey, look, Mark,
Finally!
look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. I'm taking a shortcut. You should have done that.
I knew you were going to do that.
Should
You know
have done
why?
that first.
Because before you mentioned it in the Sonic 1 playthrough, I actually didn't know that was there.
Ah, excuses.
I'm going to be completely honest. For the longest time, I didn't know about this shortcut, so I just go the normal way.
I was kind
But
of
hey-
the shortcut in Labyrinth Zone Act 1, but I recently found that out, and my gosh, that really is a huge level skipper. I knew it was there.
Yeah.
I knew how to do it.
But still, this is a piece of crap because of all the screen crunch crap that's going on this crap stream.
Fun fact, I had to cut so much here, it took me, I think, 20 minutes just to pass this one level. You're just watching the successful attempt.
Oh,
That's the thing, even though you can take the shortcut, you still have to go through the worst part of the entire stage, which is
this,
right
and
here.
it got worse because of the screen crunch. You can't see half the stuff coming towards you.
And, you know, your acceleration is all over the shop. You really have very little control.
True, so here we go. Now we got the final zone, and another fun fact, took me about half an hour for this or so. At least I kept in the failures
Because of
this time, I'm cutting. That's kind of why. Kind of stuff happens all the time in this fight, but because of the screen crunch, half it you can't see coming. And then also we got the
And
physics here, which you will be seeing. I'm not going to mention it, but you guys will be seeing what happens.
da 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 da.
I go over there.
But you know what's so stupid about this fight? You know what's so stupid about this
That.
fight is the fact that Eggman.
Stop!
Yeah.
Okay,
Eggman.
Walk
that
up the
is-
side and you die. That's what's the worst part about the fight.
go on, Matt.
That's what I'm gonna get to. Eggman comes down, he's not anywhere near you, and then boom, you're dead. What the fuck? You hit me!
Well, that's what happens half the time in the fight, but if you're walking up the platform and all of a sudden you die, then that's when you know you throw your controller against the wall.
If it wasn't enough of an insult that the game is programmed so poorly, the final boss can insta-kill you without even trying. Now
This
that's
is a
just...
successful
dumb.
take here. As
Yes.
you can tell, I'm kind of cutting to a death, but the fight itself takes about 2.5 minutes, I think, in game time.
Yeah.
Because of some of the slowdown, it takes a little bit longer than that, obviously. So, for a good chunk of the part, it's this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's roughly the same as it was for Sonic 1, so
It's
that's
easy
fair
with
enough.
Sonic 1 because you can stand in between these a little more and not feel like you're gonna get crunched. And you can also see where he's coming from if he's coming from the top. Here, unless you're looking up, you're gonna miss him. And even
Yep.
then, this game might not scroll fast enough for you, and you might get hit in the process. There's so many problems with this fight. But
Yeah.
got
There's so many
Even more so
problems
with
with
Sonic
this
Genesis. It's not that bad in regular Sonic 1, but here it is just atrocious.
the best tip I have for you guys is stand in the corner when those balls are coming your way, spin dash out of the way, and keep on jumping in the middle because then you'll see which way is Eggman coming. And because of that, you'll actually have an easier time with this fight. It's the best way to actually beat him in Genesis.
Why
say
you'd be
this
playing
is
Genesis,
like
I have no
so-
idea, but
It's pretty much the same strategy in Sonic 1, except you don't have to jump all around because of screen crunch, and you don't have
you
spin
can
dash.
pretty much just go one corner, back to the other corner, wherever the pillars come down, you just go straight for that. But because of the screen crunch, you need to employ a new form of stratagem.
Yeah, which is pretty much just jumping. And spin dash.
and
That's all we got.
yep.
Downslope.
Thank God for the spin. Okay, this is one thing. Thank God for the spin dash.
But it breaks half the game because it wasn't designed for spin dash in mind, so there's a reason why some of the momentum and some of the stages gets out of whack, because there's no speed cap because of spin dash now. And the stages were built in mind for the speed cap. So that kind of destroys it a bit.
Yup.
Yeah. This is why. Okay, this is exactly why Sonic 1 never have spin dash.
Well, I've seen
This,
people implement
right?
spin dash into Sonic 1, and it actually doesn't work that bad. It actually works pretty good.
Mm.
If they
But-
work the physics engine enough to fix that up a bit. They can
But the thing
still
about
keep
Sonic 1
moving.
is it doesn't need it.
Oh, it doesn't really need it because the stages aren't really built for full-on high-speed action. Yeah, they're still built for speed, but not for high-speed action like you have in the later Sonic titles. Like
And
Sonic.
if you do put in a working spin dash, it can kind of break the way everything works.
Yeah,
And one of the good things about Sonic 1 is the challenge that it presents.
it's one of the hardest games in the series because of the extra challenge of platforming, which is why some people still kind of hold it as one of their more favorite platformers.
But yeah, I mean, like this fight is just overly difficult, and it didn't need to be.
There. I'm surprised we actually got through all that with not losing our sanity.
I'm actually
Because of the
like, I
whacked up
think I know
physics,
my-
you can actually go faster than Eggman for a change.
Well, you kind of could do that in the original, actually. But it's easy to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lester, shame on you. You didn't get all the chaos.
Oh, who cares at this point?
You did it in the regular playthrough, silence.
Who cares at this point? You don't get anything special for it in Genesis. And we did in our Sonic 1 playthrough, so I'm not even caring. Just, screw this game. Burning this game isn't even the proper treatment.
No,
Give it to the dog.
I think,
Oh, the dog is actually gonna spit it right back out. He knows the badness this game has. Now, the fun fact about the credits sequence here is the developers who are doing this is actually, I believe, it's right from Sonic 1. This is the same person playing from Sonic 1, but just kind of redesigned into the Genesis game. So you can really tell half the time it's not designed for Genesis, and it's someone playing from the original Sonic 1. It's bad.
Because there are bits where they're just pushing against something.
Not just pushing against something, but it's also times where they're trying to make jumps at a certain point, but they're just jumping in place or something. And it makes it worse.
yeah. Huh. And hello, guys. I got dropped again. Damn it.
I don't think we need to know this. Yeah, right here, this is a good point. Right here, he's trying to play it like how it was in Sonic 1, but because of the fact he got hit and pushed back, he's actually pushing against the wall instead. Like I said, I think this is the same person playing from the original, and it's really noticeable.
My one weakness!
Well,
My one weakness. Freaking Sonic.
I'm just glad it's over though, really, because this game, I've had the videos ever since June of 12, and originally it was just for test footage, and I can't believe I actually went through all this. Well, at least now I had someone.
Why did you play
a couple more people to go through the torture with me. I picked it up again just to try it out again because I forgot how bad it was, and I needed a dazzle test anyways. And right here, speed for the trailer of the game right here. Just show this to someone, and they'll know, okay, this is not a good port. Get to the very end, jump, nope, momentum fail. That's Sonic Genesis in a hole right there.
You know what's funny is the fact that I tricked one LP this game.
Technically we did two
I tricked
Sonic 1, but that's because of one bad port. We had to rag on something.
Yeah. I'm glad that we did this or after he completed that playthrough, because if he watched his playthrough, he'd probably be like, I'm not touching that game!
Alright, so what's next on my bucket list? Sonic 06? Oh, frick.